morning, folks. It's 7:39 a.m. on the 8th day, 5th month, 2022. And boy, have they dropped a deuce on Australia this month. Comes in a 30-day period. It's the 8th of the month, and your rains, I've never seen anything like it in your country. And for this time of year, this is unheard of. So let's just go right to it. Have you ever seen an entire state rained on? I never have. This is a big area, folks. I don't know if you're familiar with Australia, but if you drive from here to here, it could take you about 4 hours if you're clipping, right? This is not a little bit, about 5 hours if you obey the law. So this is not, just to give you an idea. Okay, this is not a little bit of rain that they're forecast for. This is for Tuesday, 8 a.m. my time, which would be 1600 hours Australia time along here, just to give you an idea of timestamps and things going on. Right, the deluge over from here to here, it went very predictably. Extremely dangerous amounts of rain have fallen. And oh my God, the lightning. The pictures I've been sent this morning, I still haven't been able to go through them all. But I do know they're copping it. They're copping it very badly down here. And these flood catchments I was pointing out in that video with Dave yesterday are quite real and quite accurate. Fishy Falls. You know, something fishy has gone on. You've been geoengineered. This is a 3-hour rainfall total. That's 3 centimeters. You want an inch of rainfall in every hour, or do you want to come over here and have a heck of a lot more? I think 53 is it's about 2 inches. 2 inches every 3 hours falling. That's a lot of rain. Heavy lightning. And these storms forecast for today over this area are fairly stationary. They're going to just continue to ride this front in from the ocean. This isn't a cyclone, right? This is just a lot of moisture coming into just the right conditions to make a storm. Look at this lightning. Watch this inland. This is bad. I told you, it's coming in and around. And here it comes down, and it's gonna dive. Ah, you poor folks. It's been a rough night out here for you folks, and an even rougher day. But you know, you can't do nothing about this kind of stuff. This is weather. But we can do something about geoengineering and get that to cease. Yeah, we have got to make that policy be one that is not acceptable. Lots of rain. Heavy rains. And Brisbane, I'm just gonna roll this so you can see what the plan is for you guys. And this tendril of moisture here has got a lot in it. This coming down's got a lot in it. And this all over here is about to take a bath. And they didn't need it. The soils are already beyond saturated. They're pooling up water. You know, raindrop ain't got nowhere to go. The trees and the grass have drank as much as they can. Right? As much as they can. It's a heavy isolated storm forecast for around that lake region and corner down here. This is the weather plan. And I'm pretty much going to agree with it this time. That flow is, it's got to bring that in. It's got to create these storms. Look at that. Scheduled for this has been an endless deluge for Townsville. Look at this schedule to come in. This is 3-hour totals. So this is 5 o'clock. Still there. Alright? So you add that in. That's over a 3-hour period. They've gotten a whole fucking hell of a lot. Right? That's 150. This is the bucket. This is what I was talking about. And I gave you guys so many days warning for this. So many days to get out. And I told you, get out. I told you, you're fucked. Well, here's what I mean by fucked. When I see rain accumulations over 24 hours, like this. Here's your 12, and 12 hours later, you got it. Look at this hour long carrots. And over the next 3 days, you guys got it. The total was wrong, wasn't it? Because we just seen their math was wrong. can't have 48 total accumulation when you just showed me a 3 hour. And I showed you a weather plan, so this is wrong. Okay? That's why I said when I don't agree with numbers, you just bring that color right on over. Bring it right on down. Fucking hell, what you guys are about to get. And then between that days and that day, forget it. You guys capped it. And this is bad. This is very bad. Look at that, Rockhampton. I called you guys out specifically, and I hope you heeded my warnings. I hope Angel Water heeded my warnings. And look at this band offshore here. This isn't a little bit just sitting there, right? And this is coming in wave after wave after wave from the tropics, coming in from out here. Your moisture's coming from out here. Band after band after band of moisture rolling in. Some labels on here. This is the Coral Sea, Great Barrier Reef, just to give you a little bit of where you are. Can you see the sky here? No. But there's one little peak here. I get one peak. Looks like a dick. It must gonna be pissing it down there. Look at this. Geometric pattern in your skies. Is this the new diamond cloud formation? No, this is geoengineering of your flooding event. A not naturally occurring cloud formation. I don't get many peaks at the clouds today, but I do see this square form here. You ain't hiding the definition of this cloud. You didn't do it. So I see you geoengineers. I see these plumes of God only knows what catalyzing off the top of these storms. When just very faintly, almost looks like a Mercedes symbol inside there. Well, somebody got owned. See the square forms to these things creating flow out at sea? I'm pointing right at it. Sorry about my mouse color. Let me see if I could do something for someone about this. That's right. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. There you go. Do it. On this particular background, it makes it easier. There you go. Square for you there. These are not naturally occurring, big, huge, puffy supercell storms coming in from the sea. These are square form storms. These are geoengineering off the Coral Sea National Park zone. Why shouldn't we be zoning out on that, doing this? Shouldn't this be zoned not to happen? Scalar square right here, cloud. See it? Geoengineering over your ocean, and it's coming in. And what goes up must come down, isn't it? If I spray something in the air, it's going to fall out. You ever spray a deodorant? It was a fall all over the place. You smell it about 5 or 6 hours afterwards. Heavy electromagnetic frequency in this upper town cloud deck here. See if we can catch it in motion. On the sat viewer. Wow, that's a nasty line of chem coming in from the west. And it's coming in and up, and it will catalyze and help create the storms over here within a few days. Happy Smothers Day, world. Right, let's see if we can catch some of these plumes being done. Sorry about that sudden jump. Not sorry. Come on, computer. I'm doing the best I can for you, folks. I need to learn, I don't know what you guys call it, a video capture card, I think you guys called it. I don't know. It's something like video goes in first before it goes out to you guys. Big plume going off here. Boom! See it? Pow! Nucleating cloud, creating the weather. Now here's what's an oddness. I'm going to give you an oddness. All this is going like this out to sea, right? Yet all your storms are coming in this way from the bottom level, right? That takes geoengineering to do, right? They should be coming this way, but yet they are not. Yet they are not. That's an oddness. Okay? They have it looking like a cyclone because the winds are curving. They're not very heavy. They're like 40 something miles an hour, which gives you about gale strength. Yeah, they're coming in wrong. Everything should be coming like this and down. Shouldn't be coming in. This stuff's just camping out over you. Come on, what's the pressure saying on that? It's not super low. It's the center of the low. It's just bubbling. Is this a double low? You got another one spinning here? Oh, this is ridiculous. One low, two lows, three lows. Low, 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 blows. So here's your corridor. There's the 14 to the 16 corridor. Yeah, Lismore, right over the top of you. Still, you are in high risk for heavy rains again. I want to look on this map and say, Lismore, you're out of the woods. You're not out of the woods. And these numbers are inaccurate for your accumulations. This will be a 10-day accumulation level. Aye. My deepest sympathy for through here. My God. I did call Caboolture out and said, I'm so sorry. Because that was an obvious. Because that's not a little bit of rain for you guys, Goldie. And I don't agree with that total. Bring that over. Bring that right over to there. Same with Mawillimba. All the moisture's there. They don't want to panic you. But that little line's been inching down now all week. I'm talking this one. And Toowoomba, I sadly must say that bully's house is fucked. Look at this amount. That is a terrible amount of rain. But it's falling quick. That 3-day to 5-day that happened. 5 to 10. And then nothing, so nothing. Like you ain't got no rain at all. No accumulation. Wind. Heavy off the coast. So surfer's paradise will be a surfer's paradise. Just don't go surfing where this crap is draining out to sea, or you're gonna get sick. Watch out for the mosquitoes that hatch when this stuff is done. So find your natural way to get that. Put stuff on your body they don't like. You know, neems and peppermint oils and various nisses. My God. That's a heavy batch of wind. How about up here? Cloud creation and manipulation. You are being manipulated. That's going to be heavy, so it's going to be a windy day. Surf's up. Right. So there's not much I can see through here, obviously. That's where the satellite image got spliced together from two different passes. So whatever's on this side of this line is 90 minutes different than this side. This side picture would have been first than that one. Okay, just to give you some satellite basics. Big scalar square of energy just outside Rockhampton, pinning that flow, heating up that air. I'm hearing it's been warm in some places and super cold in others where the flow say it shouldn't be. And there is a big radar station here. So the signatures of possibilities that this could be doing something is all over the NASA map here. The NASA holes did not hesitate to show what's going on. Square over Duaringa. They're doing your ringas, all right. Again, Rockhampton, Gladstone. God, you got a heavy upper level something up in the very high clouds. Very faint square here. You see a square there. Creating all your flows. There. Crisscross patterns inside there. Not naturally occurring cloud formations over Gladstone. Man-made storms are real. And you are finding out what a man-made storm is in the biggest web that sadly you will find. Square, bzzz, getting fried over Australia. Maryborough, you could pray to Mary all fucking day long, but you better get off your ass and do something about this. You got to tell them no down in your state houses. You got to say no to the Paris Accords. But guess what? If every other country in the world says yes to being sprayed like bugs, and even Australia says no, guess what? You're going to get sprayed like bugs. So you got to help make sure other countries say no to. So I've been fighting this Paris Accords for a very long time. This is the year we finally get him to say, no, that's it. It's a bad idea. Very bad idea. Do you know how much taxes this is going to cost? At one point, I'll do a presentation on how much money they want. Hey, last check, it was in 2016, it was $13.5 trillion Al Gore and his buddies was asking for to do this to us, to have the tech to do this for us, to us. Yeah, that's fact. Follow the money, folks. Follow the money. Or actually, if you follow the science, it always leads to the money. Okay? Just know this is a fact. Yep. If you follow the money, it often leads to the science. I'm going to find that guy, this guy called the science, and tell him, stop spraying my ocean like bugs. Stop coming along and putting plumes out over my ocean, over these beautiful tropical islands. And this beautiful sea life out here, I'm going to speak for it right now. Stop spraying the ocean waters with metals. Stop spraying this stuff in the sky and blocking the sunlight for the phytoplankton that is the endless buffet for the whales. Stop, look, and listen to what is going on around you. Go in the forest. Is it getting quiet? Are you seeing more fish kills? You are going to see some fish kills after this event. I guarantee you, at the mouths of these rivers where they come out here and vomit our toxins into the sea. And it's very vomitational, this policy, this chem bombing you folks. And you guys are going to cop it. I gave you your totals for 24 hours. And here's another oddness. Watch how square this comes out. Microwaves are inducing this cloud. Watch. It comes into a square form matrix. Not round. Chem bomb trails through here. Gone. There. Big chemtrails in a square matrix, fueling the storms outside Bowen, Mackay, Townsville. You guys are getting geostormed. Some guy named Dr. Frank is Dr. Frankenstein in excuses about your skies as sickness mix descends over your country. Over animals. Over the desert, which is not so deserted by this. Right? Not naturally occurring cloud formations over Australia. This is not easy for me to come on here and show you every morning. Or every night before I go to sleep. I don't sleep too well. When I see tendrils of death streaming over people that I love. When I see chem bombs that I know have toxins in them. From the fallout, we picked up aluminum, barium, strontium, lithium in rainwater, in hair samples. And this is unacceptable and needs to stop. Everybody look what's going down. Big love. Stay safe. Peace.